going on? What's going on?
What up? Damn.
You all right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Forgot the How you? How's your weekend, man?
Oh, what happened there? That was wild. Um,
That look
Worked a
worse.
little bit.
That look better or worse?
Yeah, you're still like grainy a little bit.
Which one look better? The first one or the second one?
Um,
Not
they
really
look the
matter.
same to me.
All right, cool.
Weekend was cool for me. Down here in Houston, they're having this thing called Rodeo Houston. It's the
Rodeo
biggest
in
thing
Houston?
Houston throw. Yeah, it's the biggest thing. Like it's sort of like the state fair they have in Dallas. It's the biggest thing Houston throws every year. They have barbecue championships over here. They have rodeo championships over here. They give out like a bunch of scholarships like every
Uh-huh.
year, like over 250 million scholarships too.
Okay.
Um, and it's here for like three and a half weeks. That's right. That's right. You feel it? And I live right across the street from it. I live
Oh
right across the
shit.
street from. Yeah, live right. It's basically along the grounds of NRG Park. Now, NRG Park is like Energy Center, which is like a convention center. NRG Arena, which is sort of like arena they be having like the on ice things and everything else. And then it's a stadium where the Texans play at. I live directly across the street from it. Directly across the street from it, and it's actually the Astrodome is inside of that part too as well. And they have it indoors and outdoors. And it's usually I will say about every day they usually have between like 80 to 100,000 people every day.
Okay.
So I've been down here for like 9 years now. Well, almost going on 10. And yeah. So if you in Houston around this time, this is the best time to come down here, man. There's food, carnival games. They got the little drinks now. And now they actually put like an actual bar and actually put like a couple bars like outside, a couple restaurants outside. Yeah. As they say, Texas, do it big. And I literally just came back from there. Literally just came back from across the street. And it basically starts at 7 a.m. and basically, it stops at like 12 o'clock at night for like 3.5 weeks, 7 days a week. And they have concerts over there too every day at the stadium. They have country music stars. They have like they're starting to mix majority country music stars, but they have a little bit of they have a little hip hop R&B night. They have like a Mexican heritage night. It's a bunch of other stuff. People will definitely like it. Yeah, as you said, Ife, H-Town, love H-Town. And I'm probably going over there tonight after this podcast.
True.
Because I got a season pass that basically I can go over as many times as I want. Okay. So I won't get me into the concert, but I can go into the grounds and just go over there. And plus, they have like at least 200-300 vendors over there. You can buy like all sorts of stuff. They got authentic cowboy hats, authentic cowboy boots, like amongst other things. So, Oh, I did not know that. I'm gonna pull this up for a little bit. Did not know that. You say, yeah, all right, okay, clearly I know where that's at. Know where that's at now. Okay, I know where that's at. Well, see, Ife, I live directly across the street from the stadium on Fannin Street. And, she's been there. She knows exactly what I mean. I live directly across the street. But, man, enough about me, man. How was your weekend?
Shit, my weekend was real good, man. Me and my daughter went to Charlotte, hung out in Charlotte until Sunday. My goddamn car ran hot. Had to get it.
Oh, man.
Had to get it towed down to from Charlotte to Columbia. Other than that, it was
man. All right, all right, all right.
But yeah, let's go ahead and dive into what we came to talk about.
Yeah.
Powerbook 4, season 1,
Mm-hmm.
episode 4, right?
Hold on. Let's episode 4. Yep. Episode 4. Yep.
Yeah, Storm Clouds.
Woo! Now, hold up. We talked about a little bit what, in terms of what that will entail.
Mm-hmm.
Man. mm, mm. This episode was a doozy. It actually spread it up a lot of the different,
Yeah.
It actually spread it up a lot of different stuff here.
Yeah. So do the normal, pull up the different slides,
Mm-hmm.
and then what was not covered in the different posts that I got, then we'll go back and cover it.
All right.
So this person said Tommy needs a Tommy. In other words, he needs a sidekick. He was Ghost sidekick, so he needs one for himself.
We talked about this. Tommy, especially after the events that just transpired, yeah, Tommy needs some help. Mm-hmm. Tommy needs some help. Tommy can't be doing this all on his own here.
You don't think?
We saw it like
you don't trust Diamond? The fulfill.
No, nah. Well, he can do it, but right now Diamond is playing Switzerland right now. Diamond basically told Tommy this episode, you on your own. With you on your own. Because he had basically he was getting getting pushback from his brother. Like, look, either it's the white boy or us.
Well, what about Liliana?
Look. Now he keeps Liliana. That's one person in Tommy's deck. Now the thing is, Tommy now he needs an ace in his deck right now. Because
Liliana can be a sidekick.
Yeah, he can be a sidekick, but he needs Tommy needs
the post is talking about the sidekick though. The post said we're talking about sidekick. Say Tommy needs a sidekick.
He was Ghost's sidekick. Well, all right.
So it said Tommy.
I don't think Liliana, quote unquote, is the side. Well, she's a sidekick now. I would say that she's a sidekick right now. Okay, but see, to me, it's all about interpretation. For me, Liliana knows her person. She's not going to be equal to Tommy.
A sidekick ain't supposed to be equal though.
But in terms of being Ghost,
Tommy wasn't equal to Ghost.
But they treated each other as such, though, a little bit. In certain ways, they did. He's like, Tommy, you handle this, I handle that. I think Tommy needs somebody like I don't think Diamond's their net because Diamond picked he picked CBI. Not yet.
And you think Liliana could be it either?
No, unless I see something out Liliana these next couple of episodes. I don't see it. What about you? Who do you think?
Diamond has the ability, but Diamond isn't committed to nobody. He's not committed to his brother. He's not committed to Tommy. He's kind of committed to what he think is right, and he's following his own tune right now. If it's out of everybody that's on the show, currently, is a little to me Liliana. Liliana is fearless. She's not afraid.
Oh, she is.
She's not afraid to die. She's not gonna rat on Tommy. They didn't try to get her a snitch. She knows how to talk in code. She knows how to cut the code. And she's not afraid to kill. And she's not afraid to kill anybody. So I mean, that's it. Everything's sidekick. Only thing is she a female. Somebody, so people might be like she's a female. But if you know,
all right. Way you put it like that. All right, you got me with that. I understand that. All right, then that. Because she did prove her worth. I think Liliana did prove her worth this episode.
Yeah,
like in terms of her loyalty.
Now, if we're talking about partnership, I see his best partner, in my opinion, would be Claudia. But she's not a sidekick.
Oh, she's cold. She's not
a
no.
She's not a sidekick trick though. So that's why I said sidekick wise. I gotta go with Liliana.
Hold up. She, man, look, Claudia was cold this episode. She was cold. She was cold this episode.
So we still got people complaining about Daddy Flynn. Talking about he needs subtitles. I'm actually able to understand him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand.
I don't know what people are talking about. I can actually understand him.
Yeah, I don't understand it. What's going on, Blake? Yeah, I don't. And
he's supposed
Kiana,
to have a fucking accent. He's supposed to talk like that. That's part of his fucking character.
Yeah, and it's like, why are y'all getting upset about how thick his accent is? I'm like, and to me, it's just like you said, and I said last week. I don't think it's that thick.
I don't think so either.
So I don't think it's that thick.
Nope. Man, some of these people be looking at the show just to find something to fucking complain about. If you ask me, in my opinion.
Yep. That's just wild.
Let's see. I think I missed some comments. Hold up. Let's see. Kiana is here now. Kiana said he got Diamond as his sidekick.
Not yet. Not after this episode. You already saw Diamond was like, look, well, if we're gonna get to that, I'm gonna wait till what I'm about to say.
Jannard is heading in the wrong direction. Yeah.
He is.
He is.
He's
right. He's headed in the opposite direction. He's wrong yet. He's headed in the opposite direction. We don't know what's wrong. We got to see how it's
I'm glad you said that.
What's up, Blade Truth?
I'm glad you said that. What's up, Blade Truth? I like the father talk. Yo,
I like the way the father talk. Yeah, like that's all the character. I don't know what people are talking about.
Yeah.
Let's see what's the next slide. I don't care what y'all say. Liliana likes that Scar look, and this is going to be trouble down the line.
No. Hold up. Can I talk on this? I'm gonna tell the bet. She's smart as hell. Hold up. If people remember what Tommy said to her before he brought her to Denard or what have you, right? He said, "Look, keep your eyes. Keep your mouth shut, but your ears open." Right? She kind of paid attention, and now we know that basically Liliana was a freelancing like cutter. That's all she was. That's how she got involved in it. She was a freelance cutter. And now we know also too that basically her other employer who was sexually harassing her was this guy. And to me, she's going to use that to her advantage. She's going to use what she's got right now to her advantage. I agree totally what you said before, Merv, in terms of what Liliana, like how Liliana is. She's going to use everything about the Scar looking. No, she likes it, but she's going to use that to her advantage.
I think it was more.
She's using it to her advantage, and she already know Denard is up there talking shit about his own brother and Tommy. Peep that.
I think, I think she was doing it more. Like you said, she's smart, and she pick up that. She make it use that to her. She make it use this nigga. Fantasizing over her to her advantage. And when I saw this scene, the first thing I thought of, they finally found a weakness for this nigga. That's
remember that.
That's his first weakness that I've seen, which is her.
And that's gonna be his downfall. Right there.
So I think Tommy is going to use that to his advantage. That Liliana comes into play later on. Perfect. As the best way to set a nigga up, using pussy.
Yep. And Liliana's smart, yo.
All right, so Tommy off the Serbian chick with Liliana's blade. Was that for Liliana's satisfaction or was it a setup?
Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, he didn't leave a blade there, if I'm mistaken.
No, I don't think.
No.
I don't think it was a setup.
Who is this? Whoever this Facebook user is, we don't know. This is somebody you know. I don't. Whoever this who just said, "Hey, Murder."
It just says Facebook. Yeah, it just says Facebook user. I don't know who it is.
Yeah, whoever just said, "Hey, to Murder," can you just let us know your name? But I think he did that basically because he saw how Liliana stood, 10 toes down. Like she basically was like, "Look, I think she he thinks now he really knows that Liliana's loyal."
Yeah, I don't think it's that deep. I think it was a perfect weapon to hide. Mm-hmm. So when he got close, I don't think it was that deep. I don't think he was trying to set Liliana up. Or I don't think he's trying to do any kind of sentimental kill. I think it was the fact, she had a great weapon that he can hide until he gets close to Tatiana, then kill her.
Also, this is Tommy's 5 bodies. No, hold on. 1, 2, 4, 4, 3, 7. This is 7 bodies for Tommy. This right
for the season.
6.
No, it might be 7.
6. I remember the guy. I remember the guy shot. I totally forgot. I was gonna give him the 3, but it wasn't the 3. Remember, he shot the other guy. The one guy shot Daddy Flynn's the son. Shot the one guy with the and he got the kill.
Okay.
Then Tommy got the other 2. She got 6.
What episode when?
4. Remember, it was no killing last week by Tommy.
Okay.
Right. Remember that. Remember, it's 2 on episode 1, 2 episode 2,
now he was at 4 before this episode.
Yeah, he got the 2. He got the girl. He got the Ukraine. Well, the girl, and then the other dude. If I'm mistaken,
he got 3 kills this week.
All right, what's the 3 kills?
He got 2. The 2 dudes that was in the truck with Liliana.
Okay.
And Tatiana. No.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, you're right. Chirping. Yep. Totally forgot about that. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
He took a week off. And get right back to those killing days.
All right. What's this right here? All right. So somebody said you'll bring this man to Chicago to have Tommy light him up.
He needed. After what Tommy just pulled, he needed now. So this is what I meant. Them Serbs, he needs it now.
Well, like I said, I was told that Tuba is gonna be in 3 episodes. Right, episode 5, right? So there's only 6 episodes left. So Tuba Gabby's about to show up sometime soon. But he ain't gonna show up as Tommy's sidekick. He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up for the bag. Probably kill some people. I don't think he'll show up until probably the last 3 episodes, in my opinion. I think it'll be the last 3 episodes he show up. All right. There's another someone else said Jannar falling for girls. Scarface.
Yeah.
All right. So like we already talked about that, but like I said, that's gonna be his downfall.
Oh, that's gonna be his downfall. She's been more loyal.
Tuba's more loyal than Liliana.
As far as the money?
It depends on what you mean by that.
That's what I was gonna say. Pay attention to that.
Because Tuba is more street loyal. He's gonna follow more street codes than Liliana.
Yep.
Liliana's just gonna go for the money.
Yep.
Oh, what's up, Dana?
I agree. I totally agree with that.
All right. Somebody said D-Mac had daddy issues. Well, of course, he haven't seen him since he was 2 years old.
Yep.
And apparently he knows. So he does know who his dad is. You see in that scene.
He saw that picture. Was like,
yeah, but no. Remember when they went to he saw his dad in person.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. When he went to quote unquote shoot up the place.
So it's confirmed he knows who his dad is, but his dad
Doesn't know who he is yet. Hold up. Let's hold it. Let's. No, go ahead. I said about this scene or what have you, right? No, it's gonna be interesting. Next episode is when they bring up in terms of they're gonna, especially Denard, he's gonna ask is, so what happened at that bar? Because remember, the boys gonna be like, he just shot the guns in the air. He'd be like, why did you do that? Because remember, what's the guy's name? The son, the guy, the name we just put up there. Whoever the young boys or what have you, right? He's in charge of the hitters. He's basically like, in charge of all the hitters, all in charge of everything. And now he just basically fucked up a simple, like, just shoot up the place. I just want to see what Denard gonna say about that. Because remember, that's interesting. We got to keep that moving forward. He's gonna be like, why'd you fuck up that? That was such an easy thing.
Fuck what up? I don't think Denard is sending him to do that.
Well, who's sending him to do it though?
I think he's doing this shit on his goddamn own.
No, because I could have sworn he said all we gotta do, all we're supposed to do. Remember, he kept saying all we're supposed to do is basically just shoot up the place and that's it. Remember, he said that's all we're supposed to do.
That's what D-Mac said.
Yeah, that's what D-Mac said, but all the rest of the dudes wanted to go in there and try to steal something. He's like, no, that's not what we're supposed to do.
Well, he didn't say that's not what we're supposed to do. He said all we're going to do is shoot up. But his homeboy was like, man, fuck that. We need to get some paper this time. D-Mac only wanted to fuck the place up.
All right, okay, all right. I got you. But it's still weird. It's still weird in terms of, him just shooting up the place. This is where we're gonna find that out.
He grew up in the streets without a dad. The streets raised him. His dad got in a bar. He may feel like his dad has abandoned him. So it's really not weird.
But to shoot up a random bar?
That's why he didn't let old boy shoot his dad or harm him. He just won't fuck the bar up.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I don't think. I'm not sure that's Denard that's put. I'm not sure if that's Denard or that's him being mad at his dad. That's why I can't tell.
Oh yeah, that's true. You know what? That's a good question. That's a good question.
All right, so this is when Tommy tried to pull his favor. You know what I'm saying? Look out for Diamond. They'll save Diamond. They'll save Diamond brother more than one occasion. And now he's like, now I'm pulling that favor. So he wants Diamond to go in with him against the Serbs. And everybody knows the Serbs crazy. And once you start war, it's really never. It can fuck around be never ending.
Yeah, remember he said you miss with them. Can't miss.
So this one, Diamond said, against the Serbs, I'm not fucking with it.
He said I can't do that. Can't do it. And told it. It's crazy, like Tommy understood it. He understood it. Tommy completely understood that. He was like, you know what? All right, got you. I understand that. But now, hold up. Tommy he needs muscle right now on his team. That's why I said, like, Liliana's cool, but he needs somebody else too. He needs to get his own squad, his own little soldiers now. Diamond, as you saw, like, look, I'm not getting involved in it. I gotta take care of my own head. He can't do the defense. They have their own little arrangement in terms of like, or they were trying to do the coke deal. But and I see what you're saying, Kiana. Hold on, let me just bring this up. I got this murder. Kiana just put up here. They're building a strong bond, but it's going to be certain instances that Diamond is not going to want to do the things Tommy's want to do. And Tommy's going to need, Tommy can't just keep doing all this stuff on his own. He can't. He just cannot keep doing this. That's why I think he's. That's why I think like to me
but he's not doing it on his own. Why you keep saying that?
Well, if all right, he went after. All right, he just went after the search.
Tommy haven't done anything on his own yet. Now, granted, he don't have
that first episode when he.
Partner, but every time he's done something, it's either been with Diamond, it's been with Liliana, or it's been with Vic's son.
Except for the first episode, when he basically killed the two people. Well, was it the first or second episode when he basically burned the people in the trunk? That was all Tommy.
Yeah, that was all Tommy. That was all Tommy. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is
no, but you're right. The majority of it was he needed help. Yeah, you're right.
He haven't been doing shit on his own.
I still feel he needs another hitter though. He needs like some muscle. 2-Bit would be a very interesting, since we know he is coming this season. And I think you're right, Merv. I wouldn't mind seeing him the last 3 episodes. I don't want that split up. I want him to like consistently be in each episode.
Who 2-Bit?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see it chopped up. He's here one episode, then all right, skip an episode, and I want him like consistently because I want to see where that storyline's gonna go with him.
Yeah, I don't see that because that may take away from Tommy, and this is Tommy's show.
Yeah, that's true. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. I want to see what he does.
But you don't think Tommy got muscle? When you go in the south, he could partner up with Diamond. When you go up north, he could partner up with the Sun. And when you go anywhere, you could partner up with Liliana. Like you got muscle.
You know what? Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Yeah, you know what?
That's directly under him that Tommy could tell what to do every time or something.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. He needs because he doesn't really have to do everything. Like he's gonna have to learn not to get his hands dirty. If he wants to run it, he has to learn how to not to get his hands dirty even though he's getting help.
But you already know how to do that. He learned how to do that in Power.
He did, but he's also had underlings that he can sit there and say, "Look, y'all need just do this." Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He probably needs somebody underneath him.
But he's starting over.
Oh yeah, but see, that's all I'm asking. Like, I know he's starting over. Let's see what he does. This has been a great start to these, the first 4 episodes though. I've been alive there for 15 years, so you got to get the street from him back for doing it. Oh no! I don't underestimate him at all. I think we're gonna see. I think this season with Diamond, we're gonna see an episode where that street come out of him.
Yeah, somebody gonna have to die first before it come back. In my opinion, I think Janora going up getting killed, and that's what's going to break him, and he's going to come all the way back into the streets. All right, so Maya brings Claudia the cash from the first drop.
Ooh, was she upset? Was she upset? This it? Yo,
what's upset?
Claudia, remember she was like, well, not about the money. She was upset about the not to drop the money. She was upset about the product. Remember she said we don't have enough product or something. Remember she said this is what led to her going to the chemist. She was like, yo, we need more product. She was like, how did you do it? She was like, well, I had to get I had a chemist do it. She was like, all right, yo, this episode show how ruthless Claudia can be. For real. I think that's another person we should not be sleeping on is her. She's ruthless. She is ruthless. What she did to that chemist was simply unbelievable. Like,
yeah, I mean her game is blackmailing.
Quick.
Okay, she blackmailed the politician. She blackmailed the politician, and then she also blackmailed the chemist. Also,
she was ruthless with that though. She was quick and ruthless with that one. She be like, she gonna be the one. I won't be surprised as Tommy versus her, like towards the end of this Powerbook 4.
Talking about the end of the series?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I can see that, but I think they're going to partner with each other before.
Oh yeah, hold it. Yeah. Because
at some point.
because she need Tommy to be distro. Because she can't get her dad to do it. CBI ain't doing it because since we just saw what happened with them trying to get together, so they ain't gonna be able to do it. So she needs Tommy to be distro for that. So Tommy's definitely being distro for that. Definitely. I can't wait to when he start doing it because now he's gonna be doing the diet pill, whatever that powder is, and he's also gonna be doing the coke.
Oh, doing what?
He's gonna be doing, Tommy's gonna be doing the coke, and he's gonna be also running that powder for that diet pill, whatever that that substance is for Claudia as well.
So Kiana said Jannard definitely dying.
Mm-hmm. Claudia can't be
trusted.
Yep.
And she's going to kill her girlfriend.
That's not her girlfriend, but she's gonna get. I think next episode.
She's gonna kill her girlfriend next episode.
What does she need her for?
Next episode.
Hold up. She got the chemist. What does she need her for? What does she need her girlfriend anymore? Remember, she said the chemist is the one who made it up. So now I cut out her girlfriend was the middleman. Now I just cut you out. I don't need you anymore.
No, I agree. That's why she's gonna kill her. But so you think next episode?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I called her as soon as she met the chemist. I was like, oh, she don't need her anymore. Nope.
Yeah. I don't think she'll kill the next episode.
Hold on. Does she make it to the end of the season?
I don't think she's gonna pose a threat. I think
she's a liability.
I think she also likes fucking her.
Claudia's about the money. She can fuck something else. Is like, I think she's gonna end up becoming a liability. Yeah. I think, especially if Claudia says to the chemist, her and the chemist are working together, and she's cutting the girl out. She was like, I don't need you anymore. Nope. I go right to the source. I'm fucking you, but I don't need you anymore. And the girlfriend's gonna feel some type of way about that. I'm telling you.
Claudia don't strike me as a killer though.
We'll see.
I feel like she gotta be pushed to kill. And I don't see her girlfriend push her to kill.
We'll see. Money does strange things. Mm-hmm. Finish that smoothie. Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she tells me about the money
wholeheartedly.
I don't think she's gonna kill her. I think her girlfriend lasts until to the end of the season.
To the end of the season?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're at season 5. This ain't season 2. We at season 5. I mean, we're at episode 5.
In episode 4. No, episode 4. Well, episode 5 next week. All right. I'm gonna give you something. Who lasts longer? Jannard or the girlfriend?
Jannard.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Claudia, I think she killed somebody this season. I think she does. She's ruthless, man. She can be, man. She showed how ruthless she can be these last, but this episode, yeah, she about to be about that paper now. The thing is, now we're waiting on is when is that deal coming with Tommy? Because she wants to do business with Tommy. Is now we want to see when that deal is going to be made. When he becomes a distro for that. And that's what, if I'm mistaken, he don't need to cut. Well, he don't need Liliana to cut that though. If I'm mistaken, right?
Not that.
So keep in mind of that. Keep in mind with that. With that new drug,
keep in mind
he don't need
Tommy is going to want to sell everything. He's not going to stop selling one drug to sell the other. So he's still going to
no. I'm not saying I'm not saying that, but I want to see what Leon's going to be like, because the only cut she's really going to be getting is from the coke. That new drug, he'll be like, no, this is all me. I don't need you for that. He don't need Leon for that at all.
Liliana and him is forming a bond. I think he's gonna look out for Liliana.
Okay.
Because think about it, right? He already had the drugs. Drugs was already cut. He technically did not have to go get Liliana. He had no reason to go get Liliana.
So he looked out for her. He looked out.
Yeah, so that's what I think he's going. I don't think he's going to cut out on anything. Like I think Liliana's about to have a long role on him. I think Liliana outlasts Bernard.
Oh no, I think Liliana gonna probably at least be 2 or 3 seasons.
I think Liliana outlasts Bernard.
Oh, I agree with that totally. Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
That is so true. This is so true. You see how Gloria basically was pissed at him. She was pissed.
When?
At Vic. As soon as Vic brought Tommy up to the spot and she saw that, and Vic tried to sit there and go behind the bar, she like, man, get out of here.
She didn't go. Hold up.
You remember it?
No, he didn't. When he went behind the bar, Tommy wasn't there.
No. Before that, she saw him bring Tommy to the bar, and remember it was after that scene. Tommy was like, "Look, I'm gonna go to another bar, whatever the case may be, whatever." Then a couple scenes later, then we had that scene when he came behind the bar. He thinking everything gonna be cool. Gloria like, no, get out of with that.
Oh, okay, now I got you.
You see what I'm saying? Like she knew that, like he basically did that to try to get rid of Tommy, and he thought he was just gonna slide right in. Gloria was like, no.
But Tommy ain't going nowhere.
No, Tommy ain't going nowhere. Now he gonna find this. She gonna find some way back to Tommy, or Tommy gonna find some way back to her.
He just won't be going to that bar.
He won't go to that bar.
He said nothing about another bar. You. He's not gonna let that bar. So he's gonna find another bar to go to, but he's gonna keep fucking her.
He's still gonna get that text.
Yeah, and he's still gonna say always.
Always.
So speaking of Vic though, right? Vic ready to go all in. And
he is.
Vic was the one that killed the Serbs. So that nigga's definitely all in.
Oh heck yeah. I was surprised it was him. I was surprised that he basically called Vic to do it. I was like, oh, all right.
Who else could he call?
I'm thinking it was going to be
Diamond.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah.
The only person to call was
You know what I thought too? I thought this is when we was going to see 2-Bit.
That could have been a nice intro.
Yeah, that'd have been a nice little intro.
But it would have been. You know what? That might have been a little too random though.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think they're saving a little too random.
Yeah, huh? I think they are saving 2-Bit for something.
Like I said, I think the last 3 episodes is when we get 2-Bit.
This is gonna be something. And we only at episode 4.
So
yo, this scene was hilarious, yo.
So this
scene was hilarious.
So this one Vic was like, I know you fucking with her. I know you fucking her. Tom was like, and?
Yo. He did the MJ shoulder shrug like.
I don't know what Vic was trying to prove. I don't know what his motive was at that point. Because Tommy was like, so you were doing business with me? No, I'm fucking your girl. Like, fuck you want to do? You trying to watch?
You trying to watch? Got a fetish? Yo, Tommy a wild boy. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, Tommy, he didn't even care. But you know, I can't blame you. Can't even blame Gloria because Gloria tried to tell him. I remember some people blaming Gloria. I'm like, Gloria tried to tell him.
But Tommy don't give a fuck though.
Oh yeah, he don't give a fuck though. He going back to that.
Talk about it. Gloria said, "I tried to tell you," and it's like, so that didn't really bother him.
He ain't trying to mix that business though.
What's up with the character that Jeremiah play?
Playing both sides again, man. He keeps playing both sides.
I can't tell whose side he's on.
He keep going. it's like, it's like when you dip your foot in water, right? It's like, all right, hold up, that's a little bit cold. Let me step back. Let me keep stepping my foot back. Like, if I want to jump in, I'm gonna just put my toe in. He's tipping the line back and forth. That's another dude to that.
Yeah, but he is, but he's gonna be loyal. But he's loyal to somebody. We can't see it.
He's loyal to whoever in charge.
Huh?
He's loyal to whoever he thinks is gonna be in charge at the time. Let me get this straight. At the time. So he's gonna think like he's up there playing to Jannard's little situation. But when once he sees that, like let's say if Diamond flips the power struggle this week, he right back with Diamond. He be like, yo, man. He said, I'm gonna stay, like I'm telling the bet. He gonna try to put, and he's gonna actually tell Jannard, yo, I could be your spy with Diamond. Watch that happens. Watch that happens. He's gonna flip this some way that he be like, you know what? He said, yo, Jannard, look, I'm gonna be with Diamond, I'm gonna be with Diamond so I can spy on him for you. He gonna play that. I'm telling you, he's gonna play that role. Because you could like this episode.
I actually think he's loyal to Diamond.
Oh, that would be something. This whole thing is a setup.
I think he's loyal to Diamond, and I think he's playing Jannard.
Can you imagine if that? Can you imagine this long game and that's what happened?
I think he's playing Jannard.
Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point.
Keon asked, "Who do y'all think is Tatiana's boss?" I thought they called the dude name.
Tatiana.
Yeah, I thought they called the dude. I thought they called.
Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, they did say the name. Yeah, they did say the name. Yeah. What they just they
Keon,
just.
Keon, are you asking for the name or are you asking? Do we think it's somebody from the old Power? What exactly you asking when you ask?
Because he's whatever the name is, Tommy knew it. She was like, "I vouch for you."
No, that was to the brother that got killed.
No, remember she said, "Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That's true."
Yeah, that was to the brother that got killed. That's what you vouched for. But yeah, they mentioned the name.
I think it's from the old part. It might be, but I forgot the name. Like I wish I might have to go back. We're going to have to go back and figure out who that name was.
Yeah, I could definitely see it from being from the old Power.
Yeah,
and we still haven't seen who Zamos is either.
That's another.
But they talked about him in this past series because Diamond said he used to deal with Zamos when he was on the come up.
Mm-hmm. And this Zamos person, we had I think that's another thing that we have to pay attention to. So since the first episode, that's going to be the name that I think this person might reveal himself or herself at the season finale, or as you like to say, the 9th episode. I wouldn't mind seeing that. This Zamos character going to be something. So I want to see I really do want to see who the Zamos character is going to be, because he got his hand in everything.
Oh, she thinks Zamos is 2-bit.
How?
Yeah, because Zamos
that doesn't make sense. Yeah. He's saying that Zamos is going back a minute.
I think Zamos is a Chicago kid though.
Yeah, it's a Chicago person.
A New York kid. It can't be on 2-bit.
Because Zamos would have been somebody.
What y'all think the deal is? What y'all think the deal is gonna be with this cop that's under the payroll?
Yo, I'm glad you said that. Look, man, he playing a lot of different sides here.
No, I don't know. He's doing what he get paid for.
Yep. I don't know what he's gonna do. I know he doesn't like being underneath the flame. He don't. And now he knows, like I said, and Tommy, man, Jesus. Tommy is getting seen in Chicago now. Hold on, and we still ain't like get like any follow up in terms of those FBI agents too. Remember that from a couple episodes. Was it last week or the week before?
I think that was
remember that too. Yeah,
that was the second episode.
So we gotta remember that too.
So Liliana was smart when she texted Tommy and said, "Meet me."
That was
and bring goats. So that means he knew something was up. But how y'all think they knew Tommy was in town?
I know. Because when they hold it, that that's the wild part. That's what I was shocked about when she said she's like, yeah, and Tommy. I'm like, well, how did you know Tommy here? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
did Liliana say that?
Nah,
I don't think Liliana said that.
Because the guy in the front seat was like, I think the connect is Tommy. Mm-hmm. And wait till she hears, and wait till she hears that that's Tommy.
Yeah, and remember, as soon as Tommy heard that after he smoked those bowls, he knew. When he said it was her, you saw him, his eyes lit up, was like, oh, I know who this is. Like, basically, was like, I know who they're talking about now. He knew exactly who she was, too. She shouldn't have said New York, though.
How you think they figured out that it was Tommy? The Serbs.
I'm thinking they were spying on
him. Another thing. All right, so far we're in 4 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Each episode they open up a different angle.
They do.
Right. So now it's hard to predict which direction Tommy's gonna go in because they open up something different in each episode. But with that being said, what you think will happen next episode?
I think now, I think first and foremost, I think we're finally going to get the meeting with Claudia and Tommy. I think because now she got the chemist, now she needs somebody to move that product.
So blatant truth, you think they just a word on the street?
Same reason they actually walked up on Tommy calling by his home. Yeah, that was wild though. Mm-hmm. They're getting their little connections on Tommy though. I totally forgot about that.
Tommy is going around the goddamn city and killing motherfuckers, blowing shit up, and
giving
people drugs and taking people connections and shit.
Mm-hmm. And him and Daddy Flynn is not going to get along.
Kiana said somebody's spying.
That's the thing too. Who? Hold on, and you know what? I wonder if this is. Hold on, I'll still wonder if this is Zamos character, because this Zamos is like he's like in between. He's setting stuff up. We don't know who he is, him or her, who this person is. The name is the person's name is on the street, so that might be that person been spying and the person that's giving that information out.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna be interesting. But
this episode seemed like it was a bridge episode.
I agree.
This episode seemed like a bridge episode where not that much happened.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it wasn't a lot of action. It was like smaller things that's going to make the next couple episodes, because you got Tommy killed the Serbs. They keep their drugs. Now Tommy and Vic is partnered together. Tommy, Vic, and Diamond decide that they're going to work together. Claudia has met the chemist, so now she can start her operation. So there's a lot of things that happen in this episode that's going to erupt and make the next 2 or 3 episodes big.
Oh, easily. I think, like I said, to me, I think we're going to get the Claudia and Tommy meeting in terms of setting up distro.
Yeah, Flynn didn't know all about the Yardy situation.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you, I think what's happening here. I think the Norris...
The cop?
He did know that. No. I think they have their spies or what have you. I think, and this is what I think about the Yardy situation. I think Jannar set that up. Because all of a sudden you saw, Jeremiah's character was like, yo, cops coming. I'm like, first thing I thought about, like, Jannar set this up.
I can see that.
Jannar didn't want that deal to go down. He did not want that deal to go down.
I can see that.
I can see Jannard working with the older Flynn.
Yeah, and you know what? That makes sense because when he got there, first thing Jannard said is, "You got on me for not fucking with them. But you gonna fuck with them?" And then Don was like, "Yeah, but you was about to nickel and dime." I'm trying to think of a whole operation.
And Jannard was upset about it. Yep. That's what I said. When I saw that, immediately,
that was the Jannard move.
Immediately, I knew I was Jannard. Like, that's a Jannard. Jannard set the whole thing up.
Yeah.
He did not want his brother to get that deal.
And that's how that's how they got tipped.
Yep.
And that's how he told old boy, had old boy call him.
Yep. I think Jannard is working with the older Flynn. I wouldn't be surprised in some way, shape, or form.
Working with the hell no.
Well, not working. Well, hold it. Not working with them, but I think his people may have tipped off the other Flynn the older Flynn in terms of that Yardy deal.
Nah, I don't think that came from anybody from CBI crew. I think that came from a black cop or came from somebody that's directly working on Flynn.
Oh yeah, hold up. We talked about this. I think you talked about this last week or the week before about the black cop working with Jannard. I think you said that before, Murr. I think that's the truth too. I think he's working both. That's why I said I think he's working. He's working both.
Could be.
He's working with CBI and he's working with Flynn.
And that's probably why he had the direct phone number to call him to tip him off of the deal.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It didn't make sense for now, as we saw how the black cop. It didn't make sense for that black cop to come into that barbershop. It didn't make any sense. Because I'm like, if he's under Flynn, why? And I remember sort of like that. It was like when we knew Flynn was up there with the black cop. I'm like, why would he go into that barbershop? It didn't make any sense to me. And then I was like, when we see how Jannard is, I'm like, that's Jannard.
Yeah.
Jannard wants to hold up. Now, if you're really paying attention to it, Jannard has been setting up his older brother to fail big time. He has legit been trying to put, like, he's legit wanted his, like, he's been basically setting up his brother, like, all right, bro, you in charge. But when you in charge, you're going to fail. And I'm going to be the one picking up the pieces.
We also know that Flynn knew that the Serbs was coming. Because remember, he told Tommy that I hear there's a storm coming. Talking about the Serbs, and that's when the Serbs came and snatched up Liliana.
Yep.
So it was Flynn that told us. It might have been Flynn that told the fucking Serbs.
Oh, that makes sense. You know what? That makes sense. It might have been the dad who did it.
They try to get Tommy the fuck out of Chicago.
Yep. You know what?
That's a possibility.
That's a big possibility.
That's a possibility.
But you know what's wild though? As we saw, everybody that's in Chicago, they underestimate Tommy. They completely underestimate his resolve. Again, they don't know who or what Tommy does.
Vic was there. John said Black Cop can't be trusted. He's everywhere. All right.
They're gonna use the sister situation though. Remember what Flynn was saying about the Black Cop sister situation. They're gonna use that eventually, like down the line.
Shit, they're already using that. That's why they're controlling his ass.
But I think we might see Tommy get involved in that. I think Tommy's gonna have to use that Black Cop for something too, since everybody else is using that Black Cop for something. He's gonna need that.
I think Tommy will be using a Black Cop through Vic. Tommy,
all right.
Tommy never been one that has never been Tommy's style. Has never been Tommy's style. And we missed anything? I think we got everything covered on the episode, right?
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, we talked about Liana, the Scar, Jannard. Hold up. That conversation with JP's dad and Tommy, that was interesting. That was a very interesting convo.
How so?
Well, first, in terms of like him being like real, JP's dad still being a little bit apprehensive of Tommy, which I can understand. And him basically looking at it was like, And also remember too, I wrote this down. I'm glad I wrote this down too. That he had JP at 17.
Yeah.
Which I was like, I like 17. I want something to tell me like Ty, keep you to remember that time frame. Like he was 17 when he had it. So what's the I guess how many years apart is JP and Tommy? Is that like about 2 years maybe?
We're not really sure.
Oh, I want to see what that time frame is. This is why now, like I thought we could wait till Kate come in next season. No, I want Kate to come this season now. I want Tommy's mom to come this season.
Kate not coming this season.
Damn.
I
clear now.
I don't see it.
All right.
But we should get probably some more history on JP's dad though.
Yeah, hold up. I'm gonna put this, and she's right. This is a good one. I didn't even think about that. Paulie's son. They showed him for a reason. Remember when Paulie dropped that money off and everything out near the I guess the homeless encampment? And remember he had that bag and the other thing. He was like, he's like, Dad, I need help.
Oh,
yeah. Remember that?
Yeah,
they don't show us that for nothing. They don't show us that for nothing.
Son is on drugs and living off the street.
Mm-hmm. And his dad gave him support. I think that's something we're gonna have to look at too. It's like why?
That's definitely gonna be a play.
I just want to know how though.
Yeah, well, you gotta wait. I forgot about that part.
I forgot about it too. That's a great catch, Blatant Truth. That's a great catch.
Yeah, I think that's definitely gonna be something to look at. A story's gonna come out of that. Say we need Kate.
Oh, we do. But you're right. We can wait till next season. But man, that would be something interesting when she comes out.
We still got Tommy grandma. Also,
you know what's wild? We only saw her the first 2 episodes.
Like
and that's it. That's like a very.
We in episode 4, and it's 10 episodes. I'm trying to figure out how they're gonna be able to close. How they're gonna it's too much stuff that's open. There's too many things that's open.
But that's what I like about this show because it feels like it's so much more story that they can tell with just not about the power units, but about Tommy.
Yeah, but I'm saying how they got 6 episodes to bring this to a close, to bring some kind of.
Yo, I thought that. No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like right now, there's really no direction. Only thing that's been consistent is Tommy's trying to take over Chicago. There's no in depth about the grandma, no in depth about Kate, no in depth about the dad. It's a lot of different storylines, angles that's open. The only thing that they've been consistent with is Tommy trying to take over Chicago. And that's it.
I wasn't born in these lines. I remember that vividly. Tommy consistent with that. He don't care how it is, but that's gonna be interesting. That storyline with the grandma. That's gonna be interesting.
All right. So it ended with Liliana and Tommy.
And Tommy on the roof.
And Liliana said a storm is coming. Tommy said the storm is already here.
Yep. And he right. He brought that storm as soon as he killed off them Serbs. As soon as he killed them Serbs, I was like, that's the storm. Storm's coming. Hold it. And he wouldn't have killed, wouldn't have killed her had she not brought up New York.
Yeah,
he said, why'd you have to bring up New York? And just left him. That was the wild part. Just left him right on that roof. Or that, car garage. I'm like, man,
what you expect him to do?
That's true. Got his bread back. Got that work back too. He's like, yeah, thank you very much. I do want to see now if they're gonna if Flynn, Tommy, and Diamond are gonna do something like let's that collaboration. And what happens when the Flynn son finds out if the Flynn, Tommy, and Diamond just were like, look, we're going to do this. Remember they said they were going to try to do something with the Serves that got whatever. I want to say they're going to be like, look, let's just see if we can do something together and just whatever. Because they to me personally, if you look at the three of them, they're all on the same page. They were like, look, we can make this money. They was all with it, That little restaurant could be their little gathering place, which I like. They just they got to order something other than coffee. That was the most hilarious part.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. They kept. This is also too. They kept bringing up Diamond's boxing career. Like this is like this. What the second?
It seemed like he celebrated. He celebrated in the area.
Yeah.
It seemed like both of them was good. It seemed like he was good in boxing, and his brother must have been good in MMA because he was going to college or something like that.
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and let's pivot. And because we also said that.
To talk about.
Huh? Yeah, we
got. This next topic. Yeah, this next topic gonna be interesting.
All right, so let's go ahead and pivot to Franklin Saint or Snowfall. So
Franklin Saint, man.
It's the season premiere of Snowfall. They dropped 2 episodes on us.
Yes.
First episode is called Comets, and the second episode is called Commitment.
That's interesting. Two things that has C's. That's wild if you think about it. Both episodes have the word C in front of it. That's funny.
So Franklin Saint is back.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got some.
Oh, Kiana, you right. You right.
Yeah, Scully definitely can't be trusted.
Hell no.
They haven't shown Scully. They haven't shown Scully yet, though, right? Make sure.
No, they haven't shown him, but we know he's there. We know he's going to be in this season. We see the time frame. I think this is about a year after last season.
Yeah, about 2 years later.
Oh, 2 years later. My fault. 2 years later. Okay, all right. 2 years later.
It's 2 years later.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, about 2 years later. Yeah. One, I just want to get before we get deep diving this. I wish, and I hope they do this sometime. This season. Can we get how Franklin met his current girlfriend / soon to be,
yeah, but that's that's how Snowfall do. Like it's gonna be an episode. There's gonna be a flashback.
Yeah,
they did that. They did that in the first 2 episodes. The first episode they showed it was in the future. Then the second episode it started in the past and show how they got.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's how Snowfall. That's how Snowfall operate.
Yep. No, but go ahead. Go finish what you're about to say. Go ahead.
All right. So you see, they got another cop.
Yes, they do.
But this cop seemed like he may be a little dirty.
A little ain't the word.
Yeah, maybe a little dirty.
This guy, man, and he's going to be very interesting moving forward in terms of he wants a big score. He wants a major player. He basically, went up to Franklin's aunt, was like, "Look, I need somebody."
Well, yeah, because for him to play a role and play the game, you gotta have some buster turning so he looks legit.
Yeah, and it's gonna be interesting who she gives up.
I don't think she'll give up anybody big. Yeah, she's throwing something small.
Do you think she gives up? Man, this is gonna be interesting. What I'm about to say here. Nah. What's the guy's name? And I always get this guy's name wrong. The guy who's supplying our uncle with the guns.
What guy? You talking about the guy with the big house?
Yeah, the guy who's been on Snowfall for like the longest now, who basically
told like, Avi?
Yeah.
She's not giving up Avi. And I don't even. Yeah, she's not giving up Avi.
All right. Okay.
She didn't even want to kill Rob. Because that mess up their chain of connects and distro.
All right. Do you think Jerome gives up Avi?
No, Jerome not going against her.
Imagine if it comes to a point that she has to give up her own nephew versus Avi. Because if you're looking at this from right now, or it's going to be not Reed because they ain't going to be able to touch Reed, but it's going to be between them two.
She's not giving up her nephew, and she's not giving up Avi.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, she's not giving up none of them. First of all, she's not a snitch.
No, she's not. She's
not a snitch. Now, if she got to make a business decision, no, she's
That's
not
what
about
I mean.
that.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but giving her Avi is bad for business.
For now,
her nephew is bad for business. The one person she wanted to give up was Franklin's best friend because she felt like he was reckless. Remember when he killed the kid?
Yeah.
Yeah. Only time she wanted to give somebody else, she would tell Franklin, "We gotta give him up."
Yep.
But she still wasn't gonna snitch on him.
Nope.
She was telling Franklin, "Yo, we gotta tell him to turn himself in."
Ooh. Look at Kiana's answer.
You said Jerome.
Leon. Now that's a good one.
Yeah, and that falls in line to what I just said. That's what she wanted to give up before. But
and Franklin was like, no.
I don't see her telling on Leon.
Nope. And Franklin ain't gonna allow that to happen.
That's what I don't see.
Oh, but that's a good one. No, we gotta keep that. Hold up. We gotta table that. That's a good one.
Someone said I have a feeling Aunt Louie don't trust Veronique. Did y'all see how she was rolling her eyes when they were kissing?
I agree too, because also
girlfriend.
Yeah. And also it has to do with also too a nice little conversation between Franklin and his now old connect. And when we talk about like in terms of family, he's like, "Oh, Franklin, you know what? He said I got all these kids. Love my kids, but the ex-wives, nope, can't stand them. Love my kids, but I can't stand my ex-wives. Can't.
Oh,
and remember the old connect? He said I've been married like 6 times. And he was like, they was right. I think it was before they got on the plane. He was like, yeah. He said, Frank, you think about having kids? He was like, man, I don't know about that. But even though we all knew that, that his girl was pregnant. But he was talking about like kids and his ex-wives. And he was like, yeah, Franklin said, look, yeah, kids said, but he said, women? And that made me think was like, in terms of, Franklin's new girl was like, and also with Franklin kind of basically signing over the whole like little, was it half of it to her?
Half of what?
Remember the business plan, whatever it was. He was like, "Yeah, I want you to make you like a half owner or half, like you're getting half of whatever the situation was."
Yeah,
remember
they're real estate partners.
Let's keep that. Let's keep that.
Okay. But based off this, what do you think about this?
That's an aunt protecting her. That's her. That's a.
Did y'all see her roll?
Yeah, I don't think she know. Yeah, I don't think she trusted. No. Okay. I don't think that's going away.
You think? What about you? You think she could be trusted?
I don't know. Because Franklin be picking the wrong women. Well, I can't say the first one.
Yeah,
I can't say the first one. Can't say the first one.
The second one he didn't pick. The second one was thrown to him. She came aggressively.
Yeah, she came aggressively, but he's still like his choice.
Well, they had history, so that's how he was able to get Franklin.
Yeah, the first one that was like, that was sort of Franklin's, that's just messed up what happened. But it is what it is.
That was his crush.
Yeah, that was his crush, and whatever the case may be. Bro.
I was shocked.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Broke that dude's foot over his shoes after killing Kid last season. I would think Leon would have been less violent.
No. No. If Leon shows he knows, especially in his hood, you got to remember this is South Central Los Angeles back in the day. If he shows the one iota of weakness, he's dead. He has to prove it. He has to tell even the small, like his soldier, like, oh, you gonna do this to me? Watch what I'm gonna do to you. Had him take off the sneak. He was like, yeah, you're gonna be good. Fuck this whole foot up.
They probably talking about, because remember after he killed that kid, he wanted to get out the game. Franklin wouldn't let him get out, and he didn't.
That's still the funniest thing already.
He didn't have the he kind of lost the desire.
Oh, the desire.
And do anything violent. Because remember that after he killed that kid, his head got fucked up.
Yep, it did.
So
but we also got to remember.
I think that's what it might be referring to.
I think it did, but we also got to remember this is 2 years later now. This is not like a couple months. This is 2 years later.
True.
And we don't know what's been happening since then. I can't wait. I want to get to that.
So it's been a lot of talking about why they got Franklin. Based off the first two girls he dealt with, they give Franklin this old ugly looking girl. Like they've been talking about that throughout a lot of the
Oh, Shorty nice though.
Posts.
Oh no, Shorty nice.
Nice. What you mean?
She's nice. She's not good. His name is Shorty.
She business minded though.
She hold up, yo, thorough, hold up, and basically told him, look, and not so turn. Look, you do what you got to do, right, until this baby get here.
All right. So just right, somebody kind of wrote a little synopsis of the first two episodes. Like, all right, Peaches getting high, and Franklin peep game. Rob wasn't his best friend, but he was definitely
sure, and
that was fucked up. So he had to go because he was sniffing.
Oh no, he was sniffing. He had to go.
Yeah. Read on all bullshit. Franklin got it. So somebody said Franklin gonna have to stump him.
No bullshit. No. Reed is on some bad shit right now.
There's only been 2 episodes. But I don't trust Saint baby mama. Seems like she after his paper and might tell if it gets ugly. This person also said that Wanda going to serve again, but she ain't gonna relapse. Her and Leon gonna get back right. And
I want to see how she.
I can't wait till some more flashbacks because I'm eager to see how Louis got cool with Buckley. And he's about to be on some bullshit, and he's getting high. Louis and Jerome. This person predicts that Louis and Jerome will be dying this season.
No.
And what else it said? But I also see Saint getting stumped, or it's going to be a long ass season. somebody close to him is going to betray him.
So I think the baby mom.
This is a post of somebody predictions of what they think is going to happen this season, based off the first 2 episodes.
Hold up, but we also got to remember too that we put, like, I think I said this too a little bit, or well, no, I basically had, like, when I first saw the season finale last year, he kept them 2 hitters. He kept them 2 female hitters.
Oh, you're talking about Franklin.
Mm-hmm. Keep them 2 female hitters too.
What
I think the baby.
What do you think about Jerome? What do you think about the Jerome and Louis dying this season? Can you see that happening?
I can't see that happening.
Can you see one of them dying this season?
No, because if one of those characters dies, that changes everything about Franklin. That changes his whole, like, mind state. If his aunt dies, that changes him. If his uncle dies, that changes him. That changes him dramatically. He doesn't go back in terms of, like, how Franklin being. No, that changes his mind state directly, because remember, he came into the game not even just in the game. He's known both of these people since his whole life.
Well, he's already changed.
Man, but the death of them.
If one of them died, what would it be?
Jerome.
Okay.
He kept saying, and the reason why I'm saying it is because he kept saying last season and then this season about getting out the game. No. Actually, no. He didn't say that. This last season, it was Jerome thinking about trying to get out the game. And I remember now Louis is saying, he said, "You think we got enough money to just get out? Like, we can just get out this game right now." I still think it's Jerome. I don't think it's gonna be Louis. If they would have got rid of Louis, it would have been last year.
Okay, so she got Jerome dying because Louis already been shot.
Already got shot. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Okay.
I didn't even see that statement by her, but yeah, she's right. I think it is going to be Jerome.
All right. So already just in 2 episodes, they're like Snowfall has incorporated the AIDS epidemic, Haley's Comet, Noriega, and Panama to canceling of different strokes, and the first Air Jordans. So it's a great writing and relevant even to Len Bias.
Yo, people were upset. I was talking to one of my boys, and he was saying that about if they ever got, like, permission or something from Len Bias's family in regards to the situation. I'm thinking they probably did a little bit, like, research, because that was I think people, if you're 20 and under, you don't know how big of a deal that was for that Len Bias situation. That was huge when that happened. That dude, this is exactly for people who don't know. This dude was going to be bigger than Jordan.
Yeah.
He was going to be bigger than Jordan. If Google Len Bias and look at his college tape, it was going to be him and Larry Bird. And this is when Larry Bird was in his prime.
Yeah, man. So Blatant Truth said his daddy is presumed dead and he hasn't blinked an eye.
Oh, man, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
Yeah, but remember, y'all, this is 2 years later.
Oh, this is 2 years later. 2 years later. Sorry, 2 years later.
So,
hold up. I want to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
No, I want to ask you a question. Do you think the mom set that up about getting the dad killed? Because I did.
Why would she save him just to set him up?
She can get him, like, comfortable going on to the thing or whatever. And also, too, I think to get him, like, to spend, like, to get him comfortable. I think she knew, too, that I think he kept. I think in the back of her mind, she was like.
She didn't have to get him comfortable. Rita was going to kill him. She didn't. Her hands still would have been clean. So why save him and move to a whole nother country just to kill him?
Hold up. This is something that's going to be interesting too. Something what you just said. This has been 2 years later, what have you, right? And about the situation. Imagine if she didn't want to have him killed in front of Franklin. Imagine if Franklin didn't want his dad killed, but she knew mom had to make that choice. Think about it. I think Franklin didn't want his dad killed, but I think his mom knew eventually that he had to go. Or vice versa. The mom didn't want the dad killed, and Franklin was like, all right, I don't want to see my dad, like the mom didn't want to, he was like, I'm not gonna see my dad get killed, whatever, but I'm gonna make sure that he's like cool, and all of a sudden they can blame it on something down there in Cuba while they were vacationing. One of them basically helped Reed got him killed. It had to be one of them.
But Reed wouldn't need any help. Reed couldn't find anybody he want.
I know, but I still think it was. I think it's one of them basically told Reed was like, just wait until he moves. I don't want the other person to see him get killed in front of whatever.
Yeah, I don't think it was a setup. Me personally, I don't think it was a setup.
Right. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get back to that.
Reed wasn't gonna leave any loose ends.
I know he wasn't, but I just think either Franklin knew or I think the mom knew.
Right. So this person said that they might have known that Reed may do it, but they didn't help Reed do it. In my opinion. So this person said Peach's face when Franklin off the white boy was a funny.
Oh yo, I thought. Hold up. All honesty, I thought Peaches was in on it until I saw the face. And I was like, oh, he didn't even know.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that.
Hold up. That's gonna be interesting. Because now, if he can hold it, if you're Peaches, right, you had to be thinking he just killed one of his boys he knows since high school or grade school, whatever, because he couldn't get himself right.
That's part of the game. That's not shot Peaches.
That face shot Peaches.
Yeah, because he didn't know that that Franklin was gonna kill him right there. Because Franklin told him he's gonna try to get him. Franklin said he's going to put him in rehab and try to get him right. But there's only one reason why he got killed. We don't know
yet. Talk about that, Tina. Yeah, we were just talking about that, Tina. What's up, Tina?
Started like 2 years later.
Yeah.
So they haven't even mentioned his dad yet.
Yeah.
But the plan was to put Rob in rehab, get him right. And then and let it be. But the main reason why he killed him was he asked him, does your boy know about me and the feds and everything else? He said, nah, he don't know none of that. I didn't tell him. So because of that, Franklin was going to let him live. But remember when they roll up on homeboy, when they found him at the house hiding, he said, so Franklin, are you gonna get your Fed dude to get me off? Get me like a passport and get away. So
as soon as he said that,
that's when Franklin realized that he did tell him about the whole operation, and he lied to Franklin. That's why Franklin offed him that night.
That's why nobody you should not be betting an eye in terms of that. It was like, no, he had to go. Straight there, lied to Franklin. And I think he knew, like in the back of his mind, talking about this is my last time. But when he smoked that last, I'm looking like, I guess he automatically knew. That was it. I was like, damn. You saw it in Franklin's and his whole demeanor. His whole demeanor changed as soon as the boy said like about the passport. His whole demeanor changed dramatically.
Right. So the first 4 seasons, the first 4 years, everybody talk about why Franklin's still driving that car. So this person said that people were worried about Franklin driving the car, and now he's flying planes. So he has definitely, from last season to now, he has definitely upped his game. He got a whole condo, a whole floor to himself, private, secluded. It looked like he got a couple of planes. He got a pilot license. So he's definitely came up from last episode to now. he don't really go in the neighborhood anymore. Got a bunch of real estate, got a whole real estate agency or firm, whatever you call it.
Mm-hmm.
So he's definitely stepped up from drive. What was that? Plymouth? I feel
Oh
like I
yeah,
was a
damn,
Plymouth
yeah,
driver.
damn, yeah, damn. We have to really basically have to give Franklin Saint his props in terms of the come up.
Yeah, definitely.
The
So this
come up.
person said Peaches has been around the story too long. If he's going to be sniffing cocaine, it's going to be a big issue. If he is sick, it's going to be a big issue. His storyline is about to increase. It's unlikely that everybody has a storyline but
Huh.
him. But he has been there too long.
You know what?
You think his storyline going to increase?
No, I think this is what everybody's been saying. I've been saying this in different groups that he might have AIDS.
Yep, on the show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and remember back then, like with AIDS, you gotta remember, like
you could catch
you
it
was
from
like
sharing needles.
Yeah, sharing needles, but also like you don't have a long like lifespan. Like you be going like in like 3 months back then. And I think that's what we're going to see about Peaches. We're going to see that this storyline with him, I think, in this season. I think that's going to be the shocking thing with Franklin. I think that's going to be the most shocking death. It's going to be Peaches, and especially with Franklin, finding out about it was like, oh.
I didn't pay that no attention. Whether Saints Garage looked like Mecca's. I didn't pay that.
I didn't even think about that.
I'll go back and look.
That's funny as hell, Tina.
So you guys roll increase and staying the same, or you think he dies in this?
I think he dies probably like halfway through the season.
About halfway through?
Yeah, I think halfway through.
So you don't think they're going to increase his role?
Oh, I think it's going to increase. I think we're going to see him like, it's not going to increase. I think it's not going to be increased, but we're going to see the subtlety in terms of him, like him coughing a little bit more. We're not going to see him like his role increase, no. But I think we're going to see like, but I do think it's going to be one episode where he's going to pass out, whatever the case may be, and then it's going to be like,
okay,
and it's going to be something that Franklin, it's going to be like one episode, kind of like half an episode, like kind of geared towards Peaches.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Another person who came up.
All right. Yeah. So this is when she walked into the house and found out that they wanted her to watch over White Boy Rob. And when she walked in that room and saw him going through withdrawal, and saw how she used to be, that was a moment right there for her. I think she felt something for him because she's been there.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they had me scared in the beginning of the show where she was working at the manager was doing lines and was asking her to well, if we can work something else out, and she started walking in. I was like, no, she's about to relapse. So I am glad that she didn't relapse.
And you know what? Also, too, hold up. We also got to think too, again, the time frame. It's been 2 years. Like, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing too in terms of like she, I don't think she's going to relapse. I don't think she's going to do it.
I don't think she's going to relapse either.
But hold up. But I think she's going to find some way to start dealing. Because Leon ain't gonna let that happen. But here's gonna be the thing or what have you, right? Imagine if Franklin allows her to deal, and what's going to be Leon's response to that?
I don't see Franklin. I don't see nobody. Franklin or Leon allowing her to deal. Yeah. What about? She'll have to go through Louis or Jerome.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I don't think they would allow that to happen either.
Both of them got hit with females that they fell in love with, getting caught on it. So neither one of them is going to let her do that.
Yeah, she is going. I think she is going to find a way to get back in that game. I just don't know who's going to put it in.
This person like so I see Melody is in the new season. I'm hoping she gets some payback against Franklin.
Who's Melody?
Franklin X.
Oh, that's it. Make it out of here. No, she should die this season. Get out of here with that. No.
Nah, I think she ain't gonna die this season. And
well,
I think she's gonna end up coming back and playing a role. All right, so this somebody think Wanda might go back to using or becoming an informant.
See, the informant doesn't make any sense unless she gets caught, like with a large amount. But if like using, I don't think, because I think we would have saw that.
I don't think either one happens.
Yeah, I don't think she does that because it doesn't make sense. Because she wants to get paid now, and she knows how to she really knows how to do everything now. So no, I don't think. Oh yeah, I totally forgot to give her the recipe. Yeah, so she do know how to do it too.
Yeah,
totally forgot about that.
I forgot about that as well.
Yo, I don't think Franklin does it. I think if anybody who is if Leon has to do it, if Leon has to kill Wanda, that is going to be something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even peep that. Let me get this right here.
Hold
on. Before you do that, I totally forgot. Yeah, she's gonna be on season 2 of P Valley. Oh yeah, she ain't gonna be lasting long here then. Okay.
Well, I mean,
you couldn't do both. You can't do both.
This is supposed to be the last. I'm hearing this is gonna be the last season anyway. Snowfall.
A Snowfall?
I'm hearing this might be the last season.
No, give me one more episode. Give me one more season of this.
Yeah, I'm hearing this might be the last season.
I'm hoping we get another season because also if they do 6 seasons they get like that.
Nah, 5.
It's 5.
5.
Oh shit! This might be the last season. You are right.
Yeah,
but you know what? They haven't held it. But you got to give it up to them because usually if it's when it's like a last season of a show, they will usually say it, and they have not given nothing.
Well, no, it's up in the air. That's why I'm saying anything.
Right.
Yeah, I heard there's a chance it might be the last season.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is the picture I have of Franklin Goon Squads right here.
Yo, hold up. Right there, yeah. That right there, the Goon Squad. Hold up, but I kind of saw this last year that, I was like, those are 2 hitters he need. And, 2 better hitters.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with women, yo.
All right, so somebody said, so nobody really paid attention to the dialogue last season. Leon does not want to be in this. It's going to be a rough ride this season. We talked about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They're 2 years in. They may have a flashback episode where they show Leon go through his progressions or transgressions from the time that Franklin told him, "I'm not letting you out the game."
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's gonna be a couple of flashback episodes to catch everybody up. Because this one they showed the flashback of how Reed got back into the game.
Yeah. I'm glad they did it, and I'm so glad they did that because that whole thing did not make any sense.
Yeah. So speaking of Reed, somebody said Franklin don't trust Teddy. He only trusts Reed.
Yeah.
Which may have a point because Reed was undercover.
That's a good point.
Reed has stuff to lose. He was undercover. He had something to lose.
Mm-hmm.
Now Teddy's done been busted, and he's kind of playing with house money right now.
He is.
He's kind of playing,
and he don't give a fuck. He don't care. He want the spoils now. That's the wild part. He want the spoils now. He doesn't care about now. He don't care. He's not caring about the country anymore. About none of that.
No, I think he still do. Why do you think he got back into it? He don't care about money.
I think he missed the thrill of it. I think he misses the thrill of it.
That too, but he also feels like
is it unfinished business?
Nah, I mean he feels he's patriotic. Like the first thing he said when they asked him, when dude asked him, how's your wife and kid? And
he took the picture
and he showed he had was that binoculars or something? But he saw
binoculars and cameras of his wife, his kid, and the other girl.
He saw his kid and he saw the guy that they was with. And what did he say? He said, "Oh, they're fine.
They're fine.
My country needs me now." So he feels like what he's doing is patriotic. Let's see. Leon getting out. Spoiler alert. Okay. Getting out of what? Getting out the game?
Yeah, I don't see that. Like,
yeah, somebody said Leon getting out. Spoiler alert. So
I don't know how Leon
getting out the game.
Like, I think we also got to see what's Leon been up to these last 2 years too.
All right, Haley's comment over there. Look, Pow, you dead.
Pow, you did. Yo, he was, yo. But it goes back to what his girl said. Make sure we stay clean up until this baby born.
Yep. And let's be honest, Raw was a loose end. He was
he was loose end. Yeah, he had to go.
Around on the drugs.
He had to go.
He was sitting in the pipe.
Had to go.
And he had to go. And he had diarrhea of the lips.
Oh, sure did, man. And the crazy part about it, he could have basically deaded that shooting way before then.
Oh, they said turn into a revolutionary. Okay.
Only way he getting out is if he has to kill Franklin. That's the only way Leon getting out.
So this person said, Franklin's face when Reed knocked on the door was priceless. He was not, like, he's been 2 years.
Not even.
He's been working with the old Connect. So that's the last person that he was expecting. But you could tell Franklin thought that Reed was coming to kill him.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Because I don't know if you noticed yet when he offered Reed if he wanted a cigar. He left the cigar box open. And when Reed left, they put the camera on top of the cigar box. He had a gun inside the cigar box. Did you catch that?
Oh, yeah, yep. Left that open, looked at that gun. I was like, man. That's gonna be a very interesting dynamic moving forward.
All right. Picture Leon and his hitter.
This is interesting though. This is interesting. That's this little friendship, whatever you want to call it. That's gonna be interesting moving forward.
Why you say that?
Because he was cool. It's crazy how everybody was cool. How everything was like, and all of a sudden here comes Teddy. Just breaking up that monotony. I don't think people are going to want to work with Teddy. I think Teddy might be going this season.
Teddy? No. Nah, I don't see that.
You don't see that? I think Teddy is going to have to be the one to go. Teddy said Teddy is roughly oh man. Everybody was cool living their lives, and all of a sudden Teddy is back. And
but it wasn't cool. The reason why he's back is because the operation was failing.
What was skinning?
And the operation was failing.
Yeah. Man.
So
I want to see how Teddy keeps that up. I want to see what he does to change everything.
Picture Leon and Wanda right there.
Wanda look good.
All right. So this right here, this is when Franklin and his girlfriend presents this real estate plan to
Yep.
Jerome and Louis, where they could go
Mm-hmm.
completely legit. But the
Mm-hmm.
catch is they would need 10 million from Jerome and Louis, and that's almost their whole savings.
And get it back in 3 years.
Yeah, but it'll be legit though.
Yes, it would.
So what you think they're gonna do? They said they need to talk about it.
I hmm. If I think they'll do it just based off of Franklin.
Based off of Franklin, is he talking about the same person that they left that they decided
But
to
I,
leave and become
but
their own
that's
party?
still, I still think that's family a little bit. I still think, even though they left them, they still talking, and I still think they know Franklin makes money. He does. Franklin makes money.
Yeah, but
He's made them rich.
they're not they they left Franklin for a reason. They want to be their own entity. If they do this right here, they're back in partnership with Franklin
Oh,
again. So I
so all
I
right. So how about
I don't see them doing it.
all right? So what's going to happen now that now he basically sees that they don't want to. He don't now. They really is. He's by himself now. It's like, oh, y'all don't. I'm giving y'all a business opportunity, and y'all don't want to come into business with me anymore.
What you
Like
mean
now,
now?
that's really now that to me now he's like, all right, we can do. We don't have to do dope. We don't have to do the dope game like together. But now I'm giving y'all a financial, like legal thing to do stuff, and
They're doing the dope game together, but they're doing it as business partners. Meaning
but
they're doing a separate where all right, I'm gonna provide it to you, and they got their own, they handle their own business. They just
mhm.
Franklin will provide a product. But remember, they was under the same umbrella. They branched out on their own. But they
See,
told
that's what I'm
Franklin,
saying. Like, all right, okay, all right, that's what you're saying. But I think if they don't take this deal, I think Front is going to be really upset if you don't take this deal.
no, I don't think so. Because he got so many avenues of making money now, way more. When they first left, he was upset then because um that was his only avenue, and he relied on Louis. Like Louis was his main person that he would talk to for advice.
Mm-hmm.
But he's his own person now. So if they
Well,
don't
you saw
bite,
the
he's not gonna be upset.
well, you saw how upset he got a little bit at Leon when he did offered that same situation to him, and Leon was like, "No, I ain't doing that."
That's different.
But
Leon
that's still
still
he still
direct.
consider these people family though. Like, all right, okay, we're going to agree to disagree, but I still think he's going to feel some type of way if they don't go in with him. I just
Yeah,
think that
no,
he's
I
going to
don't
be
think
like,
so.
all right, all right,
So we'll see what happens.
yeah. Hold on, let's go see what Teddy go. Then it's up to Spanish, so he's the only one still connected. Oh, all right, okay.
This person said Teddy gotta go. How in the hell Franklin don't know Teddy? Don't give a fuck about him.
Oh,
Y'all didn't
he
know
knows
I
that.
was upset that Franklin was turning the dope money in the clean business.
Yeah, we sort of talked
Um,
about that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, well he was upset because he had joint businesses in his name and the other federal agent guy. So
Hold on,
that's
and also
what he
hold
was
it.
talking about.
He was also he was also upset about the other photos because if you saw how he keyed that car when he was walking in as a water, whatever the guy checking the meter. I think Teddy is so. I get what that person is saying. I'm thinking Teddy's upset because everybody else has made a come up and he didn't.
No, that's not why he upset. Money never moved him. If you go back and look at all those seasons, money never moved. He don't care about the money. Remember he asked the dude when he confronted the dude that took his place. Like, yeah, I see you got all these millions and blah blah blah. You can keep them millions, keep the cars, but you got sloppy. Like money no more. Only thing he cares about is the operation. He don't care about them coming up, but he cares.
What
about
in these 2 years?
They got sloppy. They've gotten sloppy with it.
Okay.
They're not, first of all, they're not supposed to know that Franklin and the federal agent dude are connected. They got a whole fucking business together in their name together.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. He's not so. He is supposed to stay under the radar. He's been skimming millions. Got all his cars, and anybody is able to walk up on a property. He walk up on a property as an electrician.
Yeah.
He's all about execution. That's why he's upset. They got sloppy, and that's why the mission is failing. Go back and rewatch the episode.
I am.
Yeah, Tina. Allegedly before the very last episode, Teddy shot Frank Potts. They didn't show whether he died or not, but the last episode of last season, he shot Franklin Potts. So
but Teddy said
everybody's trying to see whether or not did he die or whatnot, because they have not said anything about the Potts yet.
Nah, but even though they asked him about the situation happening in Cuba, Teddy's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. That's what we talked about. Yeah, we just talked about that too.
Somebody asked if Reed killed Alton while still saying the same shit to Franklin. After 2 years.
But I think we're going, just like we talked about that earlier.
Snowfall's going to do a flashback show.
Yeah, they're going to have to do that.
All that will happen. So this one, they was on their way to find old boy before they kill Rob.
Can I get a piece? He was in the trunk.
I was surprised they gave it to him. I would have been nervous to give it to him because he was high.
He was like, look.
So let's see. We got I think we cover everything on both episodes, the comments and the commitment.
Yeah, we can see.
The commitment episode is basically about Teddy.
Yeah.
Teddy is basically asking, he didn't like the commitment of the old federal agent, so he had to go. He basically let Franklin know, hey, he told Franklin, I know I'm not as fun as the other guy, but I'll make sure everything is done right. That's all I care about.
Hold on. Didn't he tell him? Didn't he tell Franklin he had to sell something else too? He said he had to sell something.
Well, the last contact agreed to 9,000 a kilo.
No, not the kilo. He said he had to sell something. He said you got to sell something.
You got to sell the house. The house that old boy was living in, the old Connect.
You got to sell that house. Wow.
You got to sell the house.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah.
Whoever's going to have to get rid of that body.
Because I think the house was in both their names.
Oh, that is wow. Oh, yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. Wait, who was the guy who was the Connect fucking? Because remember, you said he was fucking one of Franklin's people.
Old girl in that picture that I showed you. I think this is the picture right here. If you look at the bottom picture, that's old boy house. The bottom picture.
Oh, all right. Cool. All right. Got you. Got you. All right, got you. All right. Got you.
Now I am surprised Avi made it this long, because I thought Avi was going to be dead way before.
A long while ago.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna. Yeah, I actually thought it was gonna be Franklin when they kill him.
I did too, and he has stood the test of time.
Yeah,
Hold it. Not only Franklin kill him, but remember them other goons that were gonna kill him. They killed his whole squad, man.
Yeah. So I'm surprised he made it.
Yep.
But her name was Black Diamond. Our blatant truth just said her name was Black Diamond.
All right. Okay. All right.
All right. Let's see what have we missed? We missed anything in the first 2 episodes? That was of significance. I think we covered everything.
I think we covered everything. With that. To be honest, yeah.
All right. So our last show we're gonna talk about is Bel-Air. All right. So granted, we talking about this in episode 5. We didn't know. Well, I didn't know it already started, that it was on TV, and I didn't know it was gonna be this motherfucking good. So we're gonna talk about Bel-Air season 1, episode 5. From PA to LA, recap, review, testing their friendship.
I just have one. I just have one thing that I'm gonna have to say about this, because I'm from Philly, born and raised. The actor playing Will's friend,
Trey.
Yeah, huh?
Trey.
Yeah, Trey. If they bring him back, and I hope they do, he needs to learn how to say like what us people from Philly would like, how we would do streets a little bit. We don't say 60th Street and Walnut Street. We don't say 60th Street and Market.
Really?
Yes, really. Yes, really.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me why you
I'm being. If you're anybody who's from Philly listening or watching this, y'all know we do not say that. Sorry, but hold up. But I digress. But I'm gonna tell you the bet. When I first saw the previews for the show, we talked about this too, right? When we talked about the show, we talked about the trailer. I said this show is going to be different. This feels like it was going to be different, and it is, because it kind of flipped how the old Fresh Prince of Bel-Air thing was. It's
completely different from that.
Yeah, hold up, completely different. But also, it was like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was like 95, 98% comedy, 2% drama, just a little bit, not that much, but just a little in certain episodes. This is a flip, big time. Now you're probably getting like 99% drama, maybe 1% comedy, maybe. And they're coming with the topics in this show, and also not even just the current topics happening right now, but boy, the storyline going on with this show. So at the bat, Jeffrey, he that boy, he that guy. Everybody needs a Jeffrey. Everybody needs a Jeffrey.
Yeah, he's not a butler on here. He's a house manager.
Yeah, he's the house manager. He's the guy that you look like. Look, can you take care of that? And we all know you need a guy that can take care of something and clean.
Yeah, okay? Well, everybody clean though. Everybody clean though.
No, you know what I mean by clean. That's what Jeffrey took care of. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, he cleans. He
cleans. Yes, in a very direct.
He's a house manager, but he still cleans up the mess. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But I love this show. I really love this show. Where the guy that's playing Will's character, he is phenomenal job. Yep. Great acting. Great storyline.
He's probably the only character that resembles the original Fresh Prince.
Not only resembles, but them mannerisms he's got down. He's got Will's mannerisms. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it, but he's got Will's mannerisms. And like I said, he's from Philly, so he's got that Philly, how us from Philly would talk. But like I said, let me get back to this episode here. This episode was like good because we saw, Trey flying in from Philly, and now we see a little bit of like, I don't know how he's been out now, like about a month or so, right? Out in Bel-Air now, right? I think a little bit right now, but like about a month.
No, it's been a couple of months. It's about a couple months.
A couple months. Yeah, a couple months out in Bel-Air.
It's like 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months in Bel-Air now. It went from look, Mom, I don't want to be here, to now, when Trey got there, He's telling Trey, like, look, we gotta get dressed up. He's like, wait, what? To dinner? He's like, man, look, suit. He's like, look, man, look, don't worry about that. And he was just like, yo, come on, man. We're just going to dinner.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you really buying into this bougie shit.
Yeah. And he like, nah, man, look, nah. Look, come on. And that was a sort of like, you know, that was like sort of like the thing going forward in terms of how this episode was going to go. In regards to that storyline.
Before we deep dive into Trey, can we talk about goddamn Carlton bitch ass? Like
the villain. Villain.
Listen, Carlton has taken over Tariq as the most hated black TV show person.
Hold up.
Carlton is worse than Tariq.
Hold up. And you know what? The actor playing him does not want to sit there and embrace this. I'm like, yo, dude, I will be embracing this. You're the villain. The villain. Yeah.
But he's acting like a bitch though. Like he's just doing whole ass shit, man. Like he's just
yes, he is.
Like he finds out his dad looked out for Will, used his power to get Will's gun charges dropped. Now he's trying to damn blackmail his dad and blackmail Will.
He a nut. A straight nut. He said about, yeah, Dad. He said, yeah, you gonna come with us to the thing? Nah, I'm going, what's the name? You know, to her thing.
Yeah, and using this to tell Will stay the fuck away from Lisa.
Hold up. This is how you know he was a whole ass, man. That last little interaction with Will. First he talked about, look, you gonna stay with, you know, you trying to go with school, you know, we're here at home. And also with Lisa, I'm looking like, you a nut. You a nut.
I mean, he had to because he was losing.
But I'm like, dog, like, even when I'm looking at this, I'm looking like, yo, dog, she's not feeling you how you think she's feeling you. Hold on, no.
But she already told him that.
Twice. She told this nigga this.
And he tried to plan this thing for her mom, the memorial for her mom, and gonna try to use that to make a move.
He like, gonna say about, all right.
Yeah, I told you, my feelings haven't changed.
And hold up. He's upset because Will is basically just like Will said. He said, Will, you can do no wrong. You can come out here and just get by the skin of your teeth and everybody loves you.
Well, it didn't start off that way, but Will told him, yo.
Oh, he was coming.
You ain't it. I'm coming. You know what I'm saying?
While he's sitting in the little tub, I'm coming. Yeah. All right.
When he looked up and nobody was at his lacrosse game, he walked into the basketball.
And everybody
that winning shot, and family was there. Lisa was there. Everybody cheering. The basketball players picked him up on their shoulder.
He knew.
Yeah. So he had to come up with something. So when he found out about his gun charge, this episode right here.
And Trey was dry snitching. How Will Bull dry snitching? I'm like, dog, what are you talking about? My little situation with family.
Because he was drunk.
What you doing?
Because
he was drunk. Like he was drunk, and he just like, hold up. And also he thinking like everything gonna come back to normal, man. Will about to literally leave.
Yeah,
like, you a nut.
And we'll never confirm that. So let's jump back to Trey. And Will. So Trey keep talking about how Will's coming back. Even his mom is talking about how Will's coming back.
Yep.
So then Will at the concert was like, yo, we can fly you back out here for the summer for the whole summer. He's like, wait, you trying to stay out here?
Yeah.
But he said it like it was such a fucked up idea for Will to have any desire to stay in Bel-Air.
That 12. I'm gonna tell you how I felt that, right? Because I understood, especially when Will said like that closing thing to his mom at the end of the show about the 12 miles. Remember, it's a callback to episode 1. He said, his mom told him, he's like, you're bigger than this 12-mile radius in West Philly.
Right.
You're bigger than this. And he basically threw that right back to his mom. Was like, Mom, you told me, like, I'm ready for this crown. And I think his son, remember his Trey said was like, look, he said, look, it's something bigger than West Philly. And his friend basically said, all I know is West Philly. That's all I want to be like is in West Philly. That's it.
Yeah, because he told his friend like his place is big in West Philly, and his friend said not to me.
Not to me.
And it's just crazy because his homeboys actually make him feel bad for wanting to stay in Bel-Air, because he said like, look around. This is not. You can't get this in. You can't get this in West Philly.
Nope.
But I mean, unfortunately, that happens a lot of times in real life where you may have a homeboy, you may have a friend that make you feel bad, and you got to go places and be elevated or go to bigger things instead of like supporting. They make you feel bad with almost like hate, but just kind of like it's selfish. It's just selfish.
That's why I said I can relate to this, because when I moved down here, and I'm gonna make this real quick, moved down here to Houston. I knew Philly my entire life. I've been down Houston. Be 10 years in December. It was mad people thought I was gonna be back in a year.
Oh wow!
People who I thought who I was cool with. It was people who I thought not even like people thought I was gonna be back in the year, but it was people who weren't even congratulating me, who I was cool with, and I'm like, not a congratulations and none of that, but you got some people that want to be stuck where they're at, or want you to be stuck where they're at. Can't be that. Can't. That's why I understood that whole little thing from Will. I'm like, I understood that completely. But again, Carlton's the villain. Carlton is the damn villain.
Yeah. Now what else happened?
Tina on Peacock. 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 Gotta have a Peacock account.
It's $5 a month on Peacock unless you get a Fire Stick and break it.
Yeah. Or if you got Xfinity and you get it for free.
Now what else happened in this episode? Where is it at?
Oh, Hillary's a banger too. Sorry.
They got somebody said, I bet Aunt Viv is gonna fold. Boom. Here comes baby Nikki.
Yo, that's gonna be a love triangle, yo. Hold it. They introduced two people this episode, Michael Ealy, and if you get to that later, we're gonna talk about the other person. That triangle is gonna be interesting.
So yeah, the way he was talking to her when they were talking about
they had something
in the museum or whatnot.
They had something.
You think they had something? You think they got the pass?
Yeah, they had a pass.
I feel like he was just trying to flirt with her.
No, I think they have a pass, dog.
But what the fuck Trey think was going to happen if Will stay in Philly? He's a top basketball recruit and smart, so he's leaving.
If you remember, if you remember Will, he said this in the beginning part of episode 1, talking to his mom. He's like, Mom, I'm thinking about staying around here, and because remember, before that situation happened, he was already telling his mom he was thinking about staying in Philly, period. He wasn't thinking about leaving Philly. He was thinking about staying in the area to play ball. He was telling his mom that. He was like, no, Mom, I can stay like in the area. I'm like, he said, he said, look, everybody know me here. He was thinking about just staying there.
Yeah, but my mom wasn't going to let that happen. Mom already said that's not happening.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Tina, Peacock. If you got Xfinity, for the cable, what have you, right? You should get Peacock for free.
All right, so we got so this is Uncle Phil talking to Hillary.
Mm-hmm.
This one that had that.
Oh, that was a good talk right there, though. That was a good talk. You're welcome, Tina. That was a good talk because
this one talk. This time Phil
to the influencer
talking about art again.
Yep. And she talked to the influencer. She was like, "Oh, you can do a travel blog," and she's like, "Wait, what?" And she was like, "No, I'm like the travel blog. Look, I can get you set up."
So this is when Trey first came down. But then after he found out that Will thing about staying in Bel-Air,
that is a good thing too. Cinema HD.
This is when they
left.
This how he had to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And that's crazy, man. That he made his boy feel that way. But one thing I like about Bel-Air, they really bring some realistic issues in this TV show.
Yeah, I like this. I like this episode. I know some people didn't like it, but I like this episode because it brought that issue right there with the friend not like wanting him, but like, no, you can come back. Look, we can be. I'm like, no, like if your friend, like you want your friends to grow. If you don't want your friend to grow, they shouldn't be your friend. Like that situation was like he wanted Will to stay in West Philly. They could sit there and be local legends.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of people you got a lot of people that don't leave home, and it's not wrong.
Oh no, I understand that, but there's nothing
wrong with not leaving home.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, I agree.
You got a friend that leaves, and you see them in a position where they can really come up and be successful or make some
exactly. Mm-hmm.
No, you shouldn't make them feel bad for doing that. Or make
you should not at all.
Or make them feel like a sell out for leaving home or whatnot. And that's what he's
not at all.
Do.
Yep.
So
not at all.
What you think will happen in the next episode?
Well, I think the villain Carlton is gonna still try to make. I think he's gonna just sit there. I think he made a. I think remember the pat he made to his dad about he ain't gonna say anything about like that. I think he's gonna go back on that. I think he's gonna try to get Will because he know that Lisa ain't giving no type of day. I think he's gonna tell Lisa this, and I think Lisa is gonna be like, you know what? I think Carlton's gonna tell Lisa next episode.
All right. When do you think Lisa gonna find out that Carlton is blackmailing him? Blackmailing Will?
I think she's gonna find. I think when she finds out about Will, and then Will was like, she gonna be like, I think she gonna put it together that that's how Carlton was blackmailing Will, what have you. Because when she find out from Carlton, she gonna be like, oh, that's the reason why you weren't talking, because she know how Carlton is.
Yeah,
she know how Carlton is.
I don't think Carlton gonna tell. I don't think she's gonna find out from Carlton. I think she's gonna find out. I think she's gonna find out from Will.
Nope, I think Carlton gonna do it because he's gonna try one last little Hail Mary to get her back. Oh, actually, you know what? I think he tells her dad.
Oh, because her dad is a cop, ain't he?
Hold up. Not only the dad the cop, but now the dad will basically, and also this is gonna sort of mess up the situation with Carlton's dad. Because remember, the cop and whoever the other politician was telling Uncle Phil was like, look, you gotta taper that little situation down. And Uncle Phil was like, no, I'm gonna keep doing me.
Yeah. Have you tried to watch the original Fresh Prince of Bel-Air since you've seen Bel-Air?
Because I've seen a bunch of these episodes.
I went to go you just have to be on TV. I started looking at it and it was like, damn.
Night and day.
It's night and day. And I could be a prisoner of a moment, but as of right, because I'm a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air fan.
Same here.
But I'm enjoying. I looked at that episode, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like, the new one might be better than the old one.
They might have a chance of doing this. They might.
The new one.
They might have a chance.
Might be better than the old one.
And remember, a lot of people wasn't giving this show a chance when they first heard about it.
Well, because everybody feel like they thought it was going to be a reboot.
Hold up. And you know what? Hold on. You know what somebody told me? Instead of thinking about it as a reboot or remake, think about it as a remix. It's a remix of a show. Still the same title, but now this is something totally different a little bit. And it is because now and there's so many plot lines that we can get here from this. This is what I'm loving. It's so many different little plot lines now from this show. Because that's the reality, if you really think about it, this show is really not like the whole consensus about Will anymore, right? This show is about like all the different characters in the show now, which I like.
Yeah,
it's more like it's a little bit more about like not just Will like 90% of the time. Like no, everybody's got their own little like situation, which I like.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air meets All American.
That's a good point.
That's when I see Bel-Air, that's what I think about.
And Peacock they got a hit on their hands with this show. Yeah. They got a hit.
There's quite a few. There's a lot of other good shows and movies on Peacock. I've been watching. I've been watching Peacock.
It is.
This might put Peacock on the map. Same way Power put Stars on the map.
Hold up. Glad you brought up Power. Because, man, looks like the deal with 50 and Stars has come to an end.
Yeah, I saw that, but 50 always getting into with Stars. Until he actually. I don't believe
but you know what? But you know there will be a bidding war for that Power universe, right? We know this, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It will be a bidding war between. Can you imagine if he went on like HBO Max or even Peacock with this?
Yeah.
My God, hold it. Yeah. If you think what we're seeing with Tommy is something like in terms of like how the presentation, can you imagine with that NBC money, how much that would be?
Yeah, but it have to be on something that's going to allow the cursing and all and everything, and don't try.
I think Peacock going to do is either going to be on Peacock, Netflix, or even Prime. Prime going to let that roll.
I can see Prime. I can see Prime.
And then actually, that'd be the smart move for him because that would be a really smart move if he went to Prime. That would be a very, very smart move. But whoever offers the most money, because it's going to be a bid war for that Power universe.
I don't see 50 leaving.
I don't think he is. Yeah, I think Stars got to stop the BS though.
50 gets into with Stars every fucking year.
He do, and he has a right. He has a right because he basically knew that we saw BMF get picked up for season 2 after the first episode, right? I don't know what Stars is waiting on for season 2 of Tommy. Like, what are you waiting on? This is the show. We told it, just like you said, Merv, this might be the best spinoff of the Power universe.
Yeah,
what are we waiting on?
And that's what I think. Another thing, right? We may need to start looking into rappers for more production, because Will Smith produced producer of Bel-Air.
Yep.
And 50 is producer of the Power universe.
Yep.
Yo, both of those shows,
good, real good.
So, yeah, and maybe a little theme right there. Maybe somebody want to come with another good show. They want to holler at a rapper.
Yep, they know how to put it on
and team up with them.
Yep.
So, I think we covered everything in Bel-Air.
Yep.
Hillary's moving into an influencer house.
She had to talk with her sister.
I had talk with her sister. Her sister trying to decide her sexuality.
Yep.
Uncle Phil.
Uncle Phil, man, whoo.
Uncle Phil's being threatened by the police because of his comments.
Oh, hold up. But I'm gonna just cut you off for 1 second. Did you notice how when Trey had talked about the bull getting killed, that Aunt Viv didn't even bat an eye?
Because Aunt Viv from West Philly.
Yo.
That's why.
Didn't even bat an eye. She was like, all right, hold it. It's like she knew what happened. Right? Mm-hmm. She knew. She was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yep. That situation taken care of.
Yeah, she know Jeffrey a goon.
Hold on, was Jeffrey at all in this episode?
Oh, I forgot about Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
because
I can't wait for that next season of Wu-Tang
and the
too.
show they got. I forgot about Wu-Tang. So, yeah. So hey, y'all want to put together a dope ass show? Y'all might want to start hollering at the rappers.
This is what I would say to these young rappers. Like, this is what I would say to these young rappers. Like, look, y'all, like,
yeah, I ain't talking about the young rappers.
Doing these shows.
I'm talking about the old rappers.
The old rap. But I'm saying that if you want to think about long term,
I know they live long enough. I don't know if they live long enough yet, experienced enough life and mature enough to put together. Cause I mean, you think about it. Will Smith's been in the game a long time.
Yeah,
been in the game a long time. Wu-Tang been in the game a long time.
A long time.
You also gotta have a certain maturation.
You
also,
do.
When you producing a whole
Mm-hmm.
sitcom, a whole TV series.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, I can see Jay-Z putting together something. It's basically the rapper's vision, their thought process. But they get a writer that can actually execute it.
You know what I want to see though? This is something I had thought about the last couple of years, especially when Wu-Tang first premiered, right? I think this would be a great story, sort of like how we're seeing with Wu-Tang American Saga. I would love to see somebody do the start of Outkast, how them boys came up.
Okay.
Because that would be a very great story because in terms of how they changed Southern rap.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And also you got to remember how young they were. I think people really got to remember how young Outkast was when they dropped Southern Playlistic.
Yeah, I can see T.I. putting together a show as well. As much stuff
I can see that, yeah.
As much stuff as he's been in.
I would rather see Outkast though. Can you imagine Drake, like, especially because you have Outkast.
You talking about a show about Outkast, or you talking about Outkast producing a show?
No, a show about Outkast. Them coming up.
Okay, gotcha. I'm in.
No. I think so. No, sort of along the lines of how we saw Wu-Tang American Saga. Let's see a show about, I don't want to see that.
Outkast?
Yeah. I'm talking about, well, I want to see Outkast, I think, because you not only getting Outkast, but you also getting Organized Noise. And they did a lot. And also you're getting a Goody Mob.
That don't really excite me.
Hold on, no, but you also but when they came out, they changed, but also you got to remember when they came to the Source Awards, that moment when Dre went up to the Source Awards and says the South got something to say.
Yeah, I got you.
That's it.
A show, a movie by Outkast. I watch it just off the strength, but that doesn't excite me. I think you telling me about Outkast about to come out with another album, that would excite me. But a movie.
What about if it coincides with the album?
That wouldn't excite me, huh?
What if a TV show coincides with the album?
Now you just trying to think of it and try to get me to say yeah. I
got you though.
So we got a question that said, what we think about Dame Dash saying Paid in Full 2 is coming?
I don't want to see that.
So let me respond to this, right? So when I first heard this, I immediately said, for what? Why? Right? Because I posted this in the Facebook in the Facebook podcast group chat, and I was like, why? But a couple of people from up top made some good points. It was like Paid in Full. The title was about Mitch and Ace and Alpo and them, right? But there's still several other people in that era that
they can talk about.
That all three of them dealt with.
Oh yeah.
That they don't have to be about them. It could be still other people in that same realm, in that same area. Other people, like you could do an extension from them. So they'll tell me about that. And it also was like a lot of shit happened with Alpo and the guy that ended up staying alive afterwards. also, where they use that combined with the other people that was in the streets during that time. So when they said that, I'm like, okay, that would make sense. Because when they say Paid in Full Part 2, I immediately thought they was going to make a sequel with those main characters, with Mitch, Ace, and Rico. I immediately thought it was just going to be those three. So when I thought about that, like, for what? I mean, what else can you talk about? But when they mentioned that, was other people that they dealt with, other kingpins, and way more people and other angles that he could go with.
I agree.
He could have paid in full too. So after some people from up top broke that down, I was like, okay, you got me intrigued a little bit, but I was still.
I want to see who you're going to get.
On how he will pull it off, and what actors or real life people would be the main topic.
That's exactly right.
Characters. So that'll be the most important part. Who you choose, what characters you choose to base Paid in Full 2 off of.
Yep.
So that's what I think about Paid in Full 2 coming.
I agree.
All right.
Because if it's not, then I'm not watching it.
Yeah. So, all right. So we talked about Powerbook 4 with Tommy.
You do gotta say it, tell it to us, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Dame definitely gotta tell us right here. They said, well, Dame gotta say it or tell us his ankle. Definitely. All right. So we going to the 2.5 hour mark. We talked about Power first. Then we talk about Snowfall, both episodes. Then we talk about Bel-Air. All right, so next Tuesday, right back, we're doing Triple Threat. We're going to talk about Power first. Then we'll talk about Snowfall. Then we'll talk about Bel-Air. And we're going to deep dive in those three. We had to talk about 2 episodes of Snowfall, so that's why it was a little bit longer.
A little bit over, yeah.
But next week, it's going to be under 2 hours.
Yeah, it should be, yeah.
Got you. Taser, anything you want to say before I
But I say this every week, but thank you for our viewers, our listeners. Thank you for everybody for tuning in, man. Each and every week. We thank y'all, appreciate y'all. And look, y'all could be anywhere in this world, but y'all here listening and watching with us. Thank you very, very much.
All right. Shout out to Stacks, Sean, Mark, Becca, Tina B in the comments, Bring Truth in the comments, Dan in the comments, Keanu in the comments, also to Nick J, to Mel, also to Blast Music, Mile High Radio Station, Google TV app, Blackjack Channel 199, 198, Bobby, to our over 1,000 members in our Facebook group. Y'all better get some rest. Atlanta.
Because I totally forgot Atlanta at the end of the month.
Oh, okay.
Totally forgot about Atlanta at the end of the month. Yep.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shows coming. There's a bunch of good shows coming at the same goddamn time, man. So yeah, same bad channel, same bad time. Every Tuesday at 7:00. It's the Merv Kazon Show where we review movies and TV shows. Right now, we're only doing TV shows because there's so many hot TV shows out that people watch for the culture, and that's what we talk about it. All right. So,
all right, y'all.
On that note,
we out, y'all.
We out.
See y'all next Tuesday.